So if you currently own a house, but you want to buy another house, but you got to sell your current house to buy the other house, are you curious on how that all works? If you want to buy a house, but you're in the position where you need to sell your house first,
we're going to walk you through that on this video.
When you find yourself in this position, it can be a little tricky depending on your situation. When you don't plan this process correctly, you could be in between closings, you can end up homeless, you could be living in a van down by the river. See, when you're buying and selling a house at the same time, there are a lot of moving parts that depend on each other. In this video, we're going to cover what you need to do to stay out of trouble when you find yourself in this situation.
Timing is crucial when you're in this situation. You want to time your buy and your sell at the same time so you don't end up in one of those situations like Tim mentioned. The first question you have to ask yourself is, do you need to sell your house in order to afford the one that you want to buy? So if you do need to sell your existing home before you buy the next one, that's when this situation becomes more challenging, and it all comes down to timing. You see, in a perfect world, your existing home would already be under contract in order to buy your next house, but that's not always how it happens. So I'm going to explain in simple terms how this works. So your current house here currently has debt on it. In order to buy this home, you have to clear the debt on your old home, and that's why timing is so important.
But we live in a unique market. It's standard practice in our area where if you're trying to buy a new home, but you need to sell your current home first, the seller of the home that you're trying to buy most likely is not going to take that home off the market and wait for you to sell your home. So what this means as a potential buyer for your new home, most likely you're going to have your home under contract and ready to be sold before a seller on your new home is going to accept your offer. So once you get your home under contract and it's ready to be sold, your offer on your new house is so much stronger because the seller knows your house is going to sell. And as your agent, when you're selling your home, I would never let you or advise you to take your home off the market or accept an offer from a buyer who hasn't had their home sold. What we recommend to anyone in this position is to start looking out there on the market to see what's available, mostly on the internet, or do drive-bys to check the homes out and the locations that you like, so you can get your house ready to get put on the market when you find the home that you want. So you want to make sure once you're putting your home on the market that you have a few options out there that you're interested in that you'd like to purchase. Because once it goes on the market, you can get offers right away. Could take a little while, but if you start getting offers and showings right away, you want to get more aggressive on that home search. So in a perfect world, you'd get an offer and a contract on the house you're selling, and you'd make an offer and get a contract on the house you're buying all at the same time. But that's not how it always works in the crazy world of real estate. So when you find yourself in this situation, you want to really start planning and strategizing with your agent and your family now, so you don't find yourself in a sticky situation in the future. In the last 20 years, tens of thousands of homes sold, we find that every situation is unique. Every person in this situation has different wants and needs that you need to help them through the process. So if you find yourself in this situation or think you might be in this situation in the future, please don't hesitate to contact us, reach out to us. We are here for you. With our experience, we can help guide you through to make sure the outcome is the best.
Tim and I help people buy and sell properties simultaneously every day.
Please don't hesitate to contact us. We will lay out a specific plan to get you from point A to point B in the easiest, fastest way possible.
I'm Heather, and this is Tim. Thanks and have a great day.
Have a great day.